Tayo nang kilalanin ang official new and loaded complete full lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa second window ng FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers this February 2026. Point guards: RJ Abarientos, 5'10", 187 pounds, 26 years old, 15.8 points, 3 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1 steal, 31% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Scottie Thompson, 6'1", 180 pounds, 32 years old, 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Juan Gomez Deliano, 6 feet, 163 pounds, 26 years old, 19 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.7 assists, 1.2 steals, 44% 3-point shooter, 76% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Robert Bolick, comeback Gilas pool player, 6'1", 178 pounds, 30 years old, 11 points, 3.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 30% 3-point shooter, 90% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Shooting guards: Chris Newsome, 6'2", 190 pounds, 35 years old, 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 66% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. CJ Perez, 6'2", 187 pounds, 32 years old, 4.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 33% 3-point shooter, 14.5 minutes per game in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Dwight Ramos, 6'4", 210 pounds, 27 years old, 14.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 0.5 blocks, 70 field goal percentage, 62% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Bobby Ray Parks Jr., comeback Gilas pool player, 6'4", 215 pounds, 33 years old, 11.4 points, 1.9 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 30% 3-point shooter, 85% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Small forwards: Kevin Kembao, 6'5", 205 pounds, 24 years old, 9.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 0.5 steals, 20% 3-point shooter, 83% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Calvin Oftana, 6'5", 186 pounds, 30 years old, 15.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.8 steals, 35% 3-point shooter, 69% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Justin Brownlee, naturalized player, 6'5", 120 pounds, 37 years old, 21 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Matthew Wright, comeback Gilas pool player, 6'4", 200 pounds, 35 years old, 10.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 35% 3-point shooter, 80% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Power forwards: AJ Edu, 6'10", 224 pounds, 26 years old, 6 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.5 blocks, 50 field goal percentage, 85% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Carl Tamayo, 6'8", 202 pounds, 25 years old, 3.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 33% 3-point shooter. 10.5 minutes per game in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Troy Rosario, 6'7", 218 pounds, 34 years old, 10.2 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, 28% 3-point shooter, 42% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Jamie Malonzo, 6'6", 210 pounds, 29 years old, 13.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, 25% 3-point shooter, 75% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Centers, Junmar Fajardo, team captain, 6'10", 268 pounds, 36 years old, 7.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 54 field goal percentage, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Aj Kwame, backup naturalized player, 6'11", 220 pounds, 28 years old, 1.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 0.5 steals, 100% free throw shooter, 10.5 minutes per game in his ongoing 2025-2026 East Asia Super League season averages. Quentin Milora Brown, 6'10", 245 pounds, 25 years old, 7.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.5 blocks, 77 field goal percentage, 33% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Kai Soto, comeback player from injury, 7'3", 232 pounds, 23 years old, 13.8 points, 9.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.2 blocks, 53 field goal percentage, 64% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 Japan B-League season averages. Ito, ang official, new and loaded complete full lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa second window ng FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers this February 2026. Sa tingin niyo mga kababos, sino-sino ang mapapasama sa final 12-man ng Gilas? I-comment nyo na po yan sa baba.